Hello, everyone. Welcome to my storyboard. My name is Katie Grayson, and I'm going to be titling my video The Other Half, uncovering the full story behind Nellie's Cave Road. So, my final video format is going to be a combination of photos, video, and audio, and I plan on creating this in iMovie. I have created the storyboard in PowerPoint just for the sake of simplicity, since we're going to be looking mostly at the content of the movie. And so, what is that content? I'm going to be revealing the untold story of the Nellie's Cave community and the racist, unethical decisions of Montgomery County to approve the expansion and extension of Nellie's Cave Road, and how that subsequently impacted the Black community in the area and actually the Black community in Blacksburg today. And I'm going to be presenting this information through the lens of a detective. So the video will be more or less an expose of what actually happened for the creation of road and how the community is today. So now that I've gone over the format of the video, I will be presenting the content. So how do we know what we know, and why do we know what we know? Who told us what to believe and why? Have you ever gone to the root of your knowledge only to discover that there's more to learn, that there's more to the story? Well, this is a story of the hidden truth behind Nellie's Cave Road. It is a story that reveals the racist and unethical decision of Montgomery County to condemn 2 acres of land in a historic Black community for the creation of a road, and subsequently the erasure of an essential part of Blacksburg's Black history. This story is shaped around Nellie and Gordon Mills. Nellie and Gordon were some of Blacksburg's first freed slaves. After they were granted their freedom in 1863, they bought land from Gordon's former owner and cultivated a multi-generational farm and historic Black community, the Nellie's Cave community. Their land was located on the southeast side of Blacksburg towards Grisham Lane. Most of their land was used for farming, and they also had a family graveyard where Nellie is buried to this day. Other freed slaves found themselves band together in what would become the Nellie's Cave neighborhood and community. The elusive cave on Nellie's property lured in adventure seekers and was often referred to as Nellie's Hole. Nellie provided snacks and hospitality to those daring enough to enter. Before the expansion, Nellie's Cave Road was just a dirt path. Community members would play basketball and hang out in the streets. There was even a cattle crossing sign on the path. All of this changed in 1989 when Montgomery County condemned 2 acres of private land in the Nellie's Cave neighborhood to pave and widen the road. This was the very first time that the county had taken private land for public use. And the purpose of the road? To provide a thoroughfare between Blacksburg and a new, affluent white development in Ellett Valley, Deercroft. At the time of the condemnation, Joseph Draper was the lead developer with Ellett Valley Associates, the corporation that owned Deercroft. However, he was also a member of the Montgomery County Planning Commission. In a secret meeting with government officials and developers, the condemnation plan was drawn up. The meeting was held in the office of the developers in Ellett Valley, out of the public eye. In the meeting, developers explicitly stated that the route would financially benefit Deercroft and avoid development in already established white neighborhoods. The decision to condemn the land was heavily influenced by Draper's profit-seeking power. Here you can see the relationship between Blacksburg and Nellie's Cave Road and Deercroft and Ellett Valley. In response to the unethical decision-making process, members of the Nellie's Cave community and regional activists band together to create the Concerned Citizens for the Preservation of Nellie's Cave. This group filed for a $2 million lawsuit that would charge members of Ellett Valley Associates with racial discrimination and a constitutional rights violation in the condemnation of the road. My video will go into further details on the outcome of the lawsuit, so stay tuned. In summation, this is a story about the power and hegemony of developers. The decisions that are made behind closed doors so frequently have implications for those without a stake in the game, as seen in the Nellie's Cave community. I plan on going deeper into what this actually means and the power that profit has in forming the built environment and resultant social environment of a place. As of 2002, descendants of Nellie still lived in the neighborhood. Aubrey Mills Jr. and Jimmy Mills are some of the remaining members of a once flourishing Black community. As a way to reconcile the Nellie's Cave community and remember Nellie's legacy, Nellie's Cave Park was created. The intention of my video will be to further honor and share Nellie's story, since few people are actually aware of what was sacrificed for the creation of the road. And here are my credits. Thanks for watching.